For Panthers Fans Only is a sports podcast intended for mature audiences and contains profanity as well as extremely spirited conversation. What you see and hear are the sole opinions and depictions of each individual, not at all inclusive of the entire cast or any guests associated with our show. Thanks for tuning in, and always remember to stand on business.
Claiming dipset. I had some bitches on my line. I told them bitches get they lips wet. Lock that door. Where them bows at? Search for his gun. Where his pole at? We on his ass where his shows at. He get away. We on his ass where he parole at. I be hating when these rappers call these rappers brothers.
What up? Welcome to For Panthers Fans Only.
Popped a perk and drunk a gallon, man, that hurt my stomach. Man, what? Doing the dash inside the lamb, that shit had made me vomit. Fuck from the back, I pull her hair, she screaming while she coming. Got four them G-locks, they be clutching every time they serve me. With all that rah-rah like you like that, come around, you nervous. Sneaky talking like you like that, now you acting turtle. Yeah, you ain't like that, you ain't catch a murder.
Terrence is weird as hell. We just had a full argument about him singing this song, or at the very least ad-libbing it.
I'm busy right now.
And he told me, nigga, I don't give a fuck if we don't open the shit. We don't gotta open the shit. That's weird, bro. And this is like one of his favorite songs. Like that's what's even weirder. That's what's even weirder.
It's one of my favorite artists, not my favorite songs.
D-Ski been trapping, he just touched the 30. Richo be capping,
Welcome.
but you know that's Brody. Hey, Booka, put this switch on for me.
You gonna get better at it.
Bro, it's because it's got that delay. That shit is so hard to time.
Try.
You ain't my brother, you ain't my dog or homie.
Catch it.
We got poppin', now they all our homies. I just had
It's the delay, bro.
That's that shit. Hey, that's that shit in him.
Look,
That's that shit in
He
him.
know I fuck
If I hit
with
it.
him, now he sick with it. Shot in his shit, so
a
when he
delay.
spit, you know he twitch with it. Hellcats and track hoes. They got Timmy on
Welcome.
the turn up in the blast off. He
Thank
went and
God.
got out for that body, took his mask off. She an ungrateful little bitch.
I don't know. What?
Give me them titties back. They call my phone
It's
like
alright,
get
it's
them
alright.
blizzards back, bitch. Tell your favorite rapper we ain't feeling that, bitch. Tell your favorite trapper we ain't hearing that. Let's get
That
you
one's
won't
on
go
point.
down,
That
but
one's
I got
synced up
two,
right.
so nigga, give me that. Give me that. This stick up easy, this shit pity pat. Know how I bleed this where my city at. I'm from the rack, you know it's litty there. I ain't never bleed that rapper, give me there. Yeah.
There
Still
you
delayed,
go.
bro.
There,
Still
nah,
a
it was
delay.
alright. It was alright. It wasn't terrible. Welcome to For Panthers Fans Only. I don't know if I'm hot or not, but it is what it is. We'll get it adjusted. Welcome. I forgot. Matter of fact, go.
Go what?
You A Mike. I told
Thought
you.
we
A Mike
scratched it.
today. Huh?
Thought we scratched it.
Nah.
Because I ain't respond.
Yeah. Y'all had me tight. This nigga pressing me for no reason because he in his feelings like a hoe. You not responding. You wanna send laughing emojis and shit like something was funny. Then niggas, I say one comment, niggas making all kind of faces. Like, what the fuck y'all making faces for? Make a comment, nigga. Yeah. But then if I would have tweeted out, oh, you come in here with bad energy, bro. Don't come in here with bad energy.
I would have just laughed at you.
No, it's that.
I would have too. Today.
That's what I was doing anyway. Like, look at this goofy.
You gotta watch niggas, bro. Just watch niggas, bro. That's gonna be what my 2-minute warning is on. Just watch niggas. Cause I tell you, boy.
I feel like it's really on you.
Huh?
You almost deprived the fans this weekend of my presence. I was over there going to bat for them. Right, to say you was gonna take my mic and shit. And
Yeah, that shit was weird.
I couldn't believe it.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
So I just made that up, Terrence. I
Ain't
just
that
made
what the
up.
whole purpose of the thing was today?
No. No.
What do you mean, no?
That's not the whole purpose of the thing. Carter was about to pull up and get on. So I was going to tell that nigga, just give him his mic. Like I told him as soon as I walked in this bitch.
And that's what he's saying. That's what he's talking about.
Fuck am I taking his mic? Yeah, nigga, get your fucking mic up, nigga. Get your fucking mic up.
That's what he just said.
Yeah,
so
we
why
gonna
you
get it back to you?
Why you trying to deny it?
Just sit back.
That's literally what he just said.
No, because the nigga acted like it had no purpose. Like I was just trying to pull a plug on a nigga. It had a purpose.
He was trying to pull the plug on me, y'all.
If I was gonna pull the plug, then I'd pull the fucking plug.
I had to go to bat. Because really, you know who run this shit. Because, I mean, you know, I'm not even going to prove the point. I'm not even going to prove a point.
Man, really trying to act like he ain't know what we was talking about.
Right. Trying to play dumb.
Maybe he wasn't playing. Me utilizing his microphone for a segment is not me taking his mic.
Is that how it was presented?
That's what I thought.
No, well that's
I don't
that's
think
on
it
y'all.
wasn't specified. It wasn't
specified.
Yeah,
we're supposed to infer from what? There was no context given.
You just said, "Tell me you want to go without no mic this week." What? Like, what are we talking about?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's verbatim what you said.
That's not what I said. I said, Tavian, do you want to take a break from the mic this week? That's all I said.
What are we talking about,
That's not the
bro?
same thing. That's not the
Jesus
same
Christ.
thing. That's not the same thing at all.
You just lying bad.
Yeah,
that's not the same
today.
thing. That's not the same
now
thing.
I'm under the belief that you brought them niggas with you.
Yeah.
They're here to watch your ass.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing, bro.
Hey, watch niggas that just lie for no reason. Watch them, bro.
That's not the same thing.
If they lie, they is still, and you know how it go from there. Watch them.
Wow. Would you like to introduce the podcast or no?
No, you got it.
Welcome to For Panthers.
Can I speak, nigga?
We're on bullshit today.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We don't got shit to talk about at all.
We say that every time.
Yeah, we do.
That shit end up going for 2 hours.
I won't say what I usually say, cause I just don't know how in the fuck we went for 2 hours last week.
Yes.
You wanted to talk about Pistol Pete and all of that shit. That shit took up like 20 minutes.
Yeah, because that shit really had me hot. That really had me steaming. I'm not gonna lie. Welcome to For Panthers Fans Only. If you don't already, tap into social. Why aren't you introducing this shit, bro? like honestly,
you got it.
At For Panthers Fans Only on Instagram.
Stumbling over his words.
No, but I don't understand why this nigga isn't introducing the podcast, bro.
Yeah, go make it through.
For Panthers Fans, no, I'm a chill. I am. For Panthers Fans Only on Instagram at FPFO_pod. Can I intro, bro? At FPFO_podcast on X. YouTube at the G2S Network. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. TikTok at For Panthers Fans Only. Hey, if you don't tap in with us on DSPs already, For Panthers Fans Only on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast, you can find us there as well. Shout out to all of y'all for tuning in, supporting, showing love, etc. If you haven't already, actually, no, I won't even say that. I was going to say if you haven't bought a Reaper tee yet, then go buy one. Unfortunately, you can't get any more. We only have 2 mediums left. If you're not a medium, then your ass out.
Buy it and put it on the wall if you're not a medium.
There you go. Great thought. What else? Oh, very, very important. What is today? So today is July 1st. Listen very, 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 very closely. If you haven't entered the FPFO Road Game Experience giveaway yet, you literally have 13 more days to do so. You have 13 more days to enter the FPFO Road Game Experience giveaway, where you have the opportunity to win a round-trip flight for you +1, game tickets for you +1, hotel stay for you +1. If you haven't entered that at this point, click on the description below. You will see it. It'll say FPFO Road Game Experience. Go enter right now. You have 13 days remaining. 13 days remaining, and we're shutting it down. When the 14th comes around, we will announce our 10 finalists. They will be selected the way we select all of our winners via the Sweet Widget giveaway resource that we utilize. We're going to have 10 finalists, and then on the 21st, our official winner will be announced. So if you haven't entered already, go enter that right now. It's very, very simple and easy to enter. If you're not familiar with how we give it up and how we get down when we go on road, highly encourage you to go to the YouTube channel at the G2S Network right now. Go to our game day vlog that we shot in Vegas last year, and that just gives you a little preview because just know some shit just can't be published on YouTube. It just simply can't. So, yeah, I mean, I highly encourage y'all to do that. And honestly, it costs y'all nothing. It costs them a couple follows, a couple of clicks of a couple buttons, and that's it. So, you know, go enter that ASAP. What else? Nothing. That's it. Why didn't you do all of that?
I mean, you did it, so we appreciate it. Great work, buddy.
Come
on, man. That's too easy.
What else? Yeah, how do you not have the sound? It's been 4 fucking weeks. How do you not have the soundboard down
Because
yet?
I only use.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm on your bumper.
So that's the whole. That's the nigga just press everybody on the fucking board.
No, because we still got.
Guys, damn it.
Oh, no, I be using that shit too.
Okay.
That's the one I never use.
So out of 6, you know 5 of them, and you don't utilize them, or you don't know which ones they are.
I think it's that one.
Fuck is wrong with
I think it's that
All
one.
right, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How's everybody doing? Well, if you're new here, I'm your host, JJ.
I'm your co-host, Terrence.
I'm your producer, Tavian.
If you didn't gather that from the introduction, you know, I would say seek help, but I know sometimes niggas just don't pay attention to the intro of the podcast and everything like that. So now you know who we are. The big nigga commissioner. Let me see.
Spit it
What else
out,
am
bro.
I
Spit
thinking
it out.
about? Everybody calm the
Spit it
just
out.
calm the fuck down, nigga.
Voice of reason.
That's me.
No, it's not.
That's me.
So you're the voice of reason.
I'm the voice of reason.
So fanned out behind Dirk that a nigga had to start his shit behind. What's your shit?
Me? The producer? What are you talking about? What shit?
Move on.
Yeah, he's slow.
I'm sorry. It was lost on me. What are we talking about?
Nothing, big bro. It's okay. This
Because
all right.
he stole my shit. I'm the voice of reason.
How did I steal yours and I said it first?
I've been saying that shit since last year. Roll the tape, bro. It's on wax. Pull the clip.
Yeah, go pull the clip because I don't remember.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know when you became the voice of reason. To be
I
honest,
just literally thought of it right then. The voice of reason.
So
you're not
just-
really the
just-
voice of reason. You
think-
just are fucking pessimistic. That's what you are. That's what you are. And I will say,
That's usually right.
no, not really.
yes,
Not really,
really.
nigga.
Yes, really.
And I will say I fucked my top 10 list off. Though I have a personal vendetta against Adam Thielen, I did not mean to leave him off the list. He just slipped my mind. So he should have came in at number 10 instead of Josie Jewell. I'm going to just go ahead and clear that up right now.
Yeah, I mean, your shit is worse than mine.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Your
Yeah.
shit is an atrocity.
No, your shit
Literally,
is way worse than
an
mine.
atrocity.
You don't
I
got
haven't
you don't
checked the
got the
comments
best
yet.
fucking receiver. Check him now. Check him live.
Okay. I know Panthers Insider was on my ass. Well, he wasn't really on my ass, but he said that Robbie should have been lower than Dame, and I just don't know if I believe that or agree with that, to be honest. Yeah, that was the only person that said, oh, okay. He said Lewis way too low, because he just commented on mine, I guess. He said Lewis way too low, arguably better than Hunt. I said, interesting. Better than Hunt is low-key crazy for real. And he said, not really at all. Lewis definitely better in pass pro. And I said, yeah, but Robbie way better in the run, so that cancels out for real. And he said PFF grades Lewis better in both, actually. Well, shit. Well, I was wrong. What am I supposed to say? I like Robbie's energy and attitude better. Is that a good explanation or not really?
Yeah, I mean,
It's
to
my
each-
fucking list.
Yeah,
Hey,
to each his
Panthers
own.
Insider, you drop your list, nigga. You drop your list. I want to see your list. That's all. I'm not going to go crazy. How you doing, nigga? I don't know how your energy feel. I'm not gonna lie. I just took a crazy shit in Terrence's bathroom.
Yeah, he's no longer allowed back in there.
Christening of that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's no longer allowed back in there because he be.
Bro, I can't, nigga. I had Chinese for lunch today.
Don't do it again on a Monday then.
Yeah,
All you need to eat on Mondays is salads and smoothies.
yeah.
That's going.
That's
nigga,
better.
that's
That's
gonna
better
be
for you.
terrible. I mean, it's better for me, but the shit is gonna be just as worse, just as bad, if
Yeah,
not worse.
but you will be at the clubhouse next time.
No, I won't, nigga.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't. I promise, bro. I promise you, nigga. I'm telling you something.
You're
nigga.
not fucking up my shit.
It wasn't that bad. I asked you had poop spray. You didn't have poop spray for me. Then you want to spray air freshener way after.
I mean,
yeah,
I didn't know
I mean,
you was going.
He did a preemptive spray, and
Yeah.
that shit came under the door, pushed the spray out the air, and filled the fucking
I didn't know
room.
you was gonna
Check it.
fuck
All
up
of
the
that
whole
didn't- all of
apartment.
that
I
didn't
didn't.
fuck-
That
all
shit
of
was
that
just
didn't
fucking-
fucking happen.
I mean,
didn't
that
know-
shit was a
all of
fucking
that didn't
atrocity.
I didn't know you were gonna fuck up the whole apartment. Like I had no idea you were gonna do that.
I could feel it on me.
You need to
It had
seek-
been on me
seek
for a
help.
while. It had
Seek
been-
help.
It had been on me for a while. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit was unholy. You needed to pray over that one.
Well, I mean, the shit felt great. I mean,
I'm sure it did. Exercising them fucking spirits.
I went and seen F1. this
Fire.
weekend. Oh my god.
Fire.
Top tier. One of the best movies
Great.
that I've seen in a very, very, very long time.
Great fucking
Damson
movie.
Idris. I mean, next level. Next Denzel, damn near, but I'm gonna just go slow.
Yeah, go slow.
I'm gonna just go slow.
But
Yeah,
he was good in that movie.
He ain't got enough stripes under his belt yet, but he is
Yes,
he's
it's
a
early.
hell of an actor.
Yeah, because
he
I'm
wasn't
not-
the lead though. He
He
still
wasn't
wasn't
the
the
lead.
lead.
Yeah, but every time he came on that screen, that nigga was fucking dripped out.
Yeah, he played
Yeah,
the
you
role of the
just-
young fly nigga.
Yeah.
That was what he did. He
Have
did
you
it well.
seen it?
Bro,
I just heard about
I'm
it.
going back.
good.
Nigga, I'm
Yesterday.
going back to see it at some point this week. I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
going on the 4th. I don't know if I'm going back Wednesday. I don't know, but just know, nigga, I'm going back to see that shit again.
It's good. It's so good, bro. And that shit makes you want to watch F1.
Nah, for real, on
Like-
God. And it
Might go see
inspired
it
me.
Thursday then.
When I got out that bitch, I wanted to drive my shit like it was F1.
So you know what it made me think. It made me think twice before getting behind the wheel of one of them bitches.
You'd have had
Oh,
yours
yeah.
up a tree.
Cause
Who, him?
No, you.
Wow. Nigga, I drive great, nigga.
not in one of them bitches
Yeah.
though.
Nah, not in one. I couldn't even fit in one of them hoes.
Them shits are.
I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to lie to you. I wouldn't even be able to fit in that bitch.
I like how they had Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen in that shit too. Like,
Yeah, that was far. Well, you know, Lewis Hamilton is one of the producers of the movie.
yeah, but like they was actually recording that shit. Cause I remember watching F1 last season when they were recording clips for this shit.
Yeah.
And they would always show it like in the prior to the race start, and they'd be like, yeah, here was Brad Pitt and them, the crew for the new movie F1 that's coming out, shooting some clips and stuff, and like those were actually like real shots at real races.
Yeah, that shit is so fire.
Like, yeah,
If y'all haven't seen F1 the movie yet, go see F1 the movie immediately. It'll be the best decision you make all week. We're not here to lie to you. I'm telling y'all, this is one of the best movies that I've seen. I was hooked immediately off the trailer. I went and seen The Amateur probably a month and a half, 2 months ago, and I had no idea about this movie at all. This was my first time seeing the trailer from it. And as soon as I seen the trailer, I said, oh, I got to see that hoe as soon as it comes out. And I forgot that it came out on the 27th until Carter said something. When he said something, I immediately bought my ticket for the next day. I was going at 10 p.m. that night when it dropped, but I was like, nah, because I got, just got shit to do. It's too late. It was 9:57. I was looking at the ticket. I was like, nah, because I need to see the previews for what's coming out next. Bought my ticket for the following afternoon. I think I ended up going at like 12. I ended up going at 3 the following day. And money well spent. Money well spent. Took my mom to brunch. After that, went to the movies. Money well spent. Phenomenal movie. Phenomenal movie. Yeah. How are y'all gentlemen doing? Did y'all get y'all ass beat in kickball last week again?
It got
Or is it
canceled.
over?
rained out.
Oh, y'all rejoiced, huh?
Yeah,
I did.
kind of.
Yeah.
But we got Wednesday. Started the playoffs.
Season
Last
finale.
game?
Season finale.
I hope so.
Wednesday.
I hope so. I mean, we're so ass.
Y'all could come back and win the whole bitch.
We could.
Could.
We're in the rec league, so.
Thank God.
That's the worst league possible, ain't it?
Yep. We didn't win a game in the regular season, so it's like.
Lord have mercy.
They sent us
God
down.
almighty.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
sent us down, which
But-
is where we were supposed to be. We were down last season, and then they moved us up for the playoffs. So we were playing semi-comp playoffs last year. Made it to the championship in the semi-comp playoffs. So then they started us out in the semi-comp league this summer, like this following season,
Right.
and then shit has just been all.
We got
downhill from
blasted.
there.
But I've been recruiting. So we're gonna be fine.
Would you like to play the clip that you sent us?
Oh yeah.
Send it to JJ so he can play it for our viewers.
I have no idea about this clip at all.
I gotta find the group chat.
Search it. What?
Might be set up for this week 6 game. Speculative.
I don't have the group chat. I don't know where it's at.
Let me see. I can find it.
There's too much shit going on in here.
Just search it, nigga. I mean, just search the group chat.
Yeah, I did.
got it.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Damn.
You can
I
send
mean,
it.
damn. Nigga done had a never mind. Let me just chill, bro.
Yeah, just shut up, bro.
Let me just calm down. I don't even know what to plug or say. I think we got a guest on the way. Yeah, we do.
We do.
You want to go let him in while I play this clip?
Play it, man. Play the clip.
Oh, yeah. That's where we were. We had to get our guest in the building. Nah, he gon' get it.
I thought
bro.
he wanted to say hi.
He gonna get it, bro. Don't worry, bro. Just sit back and just relax. I don't have it, bro. I don't have it.
Bruh.
Oh, relax. Calm down. Turn it up.
Jesus Christ.
We will be perfect.
So this is the clip that you sent to. This is the clip.
In
that you
every
sent to
aspect
what
of the
you call
game, you drop a
your
pass,
group
you
chat?
run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile. Perfection.
So all of that for y'all to get beat 15 to fucking 2.
That's our new team.
That won't
That's
happen
for the
with
new
this team.
team.
Oh, okay.
That
That's
won't
for the new team. Yeah, they're niggas love talking about Braun this, Braun that, but I mean, they drunk dick to dick just like them.
Who in these 3 have ever slandered Braun? I slandered Braun?
Yeah.
What I slander Braun for?
You used to hate Braun.
I've never hated Braun.
Yeah.
Nigga, I have
Freshman
2
year?
Braun jerseys in my fucking closet.
Oh, okay.
Cleveland
Wrong
and
person.
Miami.
My bad, wrong person. My bad, wrong person. He's over there.
Yeah.
My fault, wrong
Yeah,
person.
that way. We're Braun sexuals over here.
Don't say we, nigga. Don't speak for me when you say some fact.
Oh, you're worse than me. And that motherfucker to your left is the worst one of them all.
I just lay out the facts.
Yeah. How are y'all feeling? Let's. I mean, come on, man.
I'm doing great.
I really don't give a fuck how y'all feeling, but people want to know. So just make it quick if you don't mind.
I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. Chill weekend. I don't even really remember what I did this weekend, honestly.
Did you watch the fight?
I felt it. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. I started drinking a little bit of I started drinking some shit, fell asleep on it.
You ain't missed much. That nigga Charles got, oh my God.
Yeah, thumped the first round.
Baptized. Yeah, baptized that nigga. How you doing, brother?
Doing great, man. It's more or less the same exact weekend.
Cooked on the grill a few times.
We did go out Friday, or was that Saturday
Dang,
night?
I forgot about that. Friday.
We went out Friday night. Was out pretty late.
What y'all was on? Y'all went to Glenwood?
Yeah, same old.
I hate
old.
Glenwood, bro.
Your boy, he just don't never learn his lesson out there.
Bro,
We always about to get into some shit because of him.
Let me tell the fucking story, bro. So we get to Dogwood, right? And I really wanted, oh my God, I want to fucking catch a charge out there. But we get to Dogwood. All of these people are walking in with white shirts on. They tell me I can't go in because I have a white shirt on. I'm like, are you dicking me? Like, what do you mean I can't go in because I have a white shirt on?
The one that you showed me before you went out?
Yes, bro.
Just a regular T-shirt?
A regular T-shirt. They said you can't go in with a white shirt on. And so the people with me started tweaking because they're like, why can't he go in a white shirt on? Everybody around us has white shirts on. And then the little dude at the front, he's going to try to say, oh, my manager knows them. We're like, well, where the fuck is the manager? He's like, he's not here right now. Just like, all right, you're a bitch. Cool. So they're just a bunch of, I can't even say what I want to say, and it's getting me fucking hot thinking about it, but I wanted to do something to that nigga. Just know that. Yeah. So fuck Dogwood and Raleigh. We'll never get a sponsor from them anyway. Fuck them.
Okay, fuck them. I mean, You ain't say shit for me. It is always you, though. I will say that.
That's because they like when you're dressed a certain way. Because it fits their style of people that they love to accommodate.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Even though there was niggas in there.
Very, very similar to his people.
Yeah.
Even though there was niggas in there with
if you got on
plain white tees.
If you got on khaki shorts, chubbies, or whatever it called, collar shirt.
And a white tee.
Vineyard Vines.
He does have that.
No, only collar shirt that I have in my closet is an all black Nike shirt that I wear to work, a collar Fuel Fitness shirt that I wear to work. That's all I have. No, I don't.
I've never seen him wear it.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Only ones that I have are swimming trunks. I don't have any. Yeah, but who the fuck is wearing swimming trunks downtown?
Yeah, for the record, he was wearing jorts. And
I was wearing jorts because they're hard as fuck. So I mean,
you were dripped out. You were dripped out the other day.
They were just hating.
Had that shit on.
They were just hating.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I don't know what
them folks.
Nah, he had that shit on. I'm not gonna hold.
Nah, he was stepping. That's what was crazy.
Because Terrence, he be stepping, bro. Terrence be putting that shit on when he put that shit on,
and they
be
turning me around because they don't like. Yeah. I can't get into their establishment, so I'm like, all right, cool, fuck them.
Damn. Well, I guess breaking news from yesterday. The Pittsburg Steelers traded for Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith. Very, very, very beneficial. Very one-sided deal, in my opinion, because I think that the Miami Dolphins got fucked, if you ask me personally. But we do have our Pittsburgh Steelers expert in the building today, so we're going to have him come up. But the Miami Dolphins traded Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith both to the Pittsburgh Steelers for Minkah Fitzpatrick and a late round pick. Has that pick been specified yet? Do we know? Or are they just still saying late round? Let me go see if Shefty has posted anything. Because the last time I checked, it was a late round. That's all they kept saying, late round, late round, late round. Long story short, Miami got fucked off. I mean, you let a nigga walk and then you trade for him back. It's just a bad look. Jonnu and Jalen Ramsey, we already knew that they weren't going to be Dolphins. Well, Jalen Ramsey for sure.
They didn't even let him walk. They traded him to Pittsburgh the first time.
To trade back for him. Additionally,
this is why y'all need to tap in to FPFO first every time, every week. Because we told y'all, what, 3-4 weeks ago to get off the Jalen Ramsey hype train. We told y'all that shit was dead. Just for y'all didn't want to believe it till Shefty tweeted it. Cool. He got more skin in the game. Whatever. We tried to tell y'all, though. We broke it here first.
Very true.
So
we did tell him that he didn't want to be in Charlotte, per our sources.
Yeah.
So we were never really a part of the deal.
No, not at all.
Any reactions before we have our expert come on? I'm dying for you. Okay, my bad. Yeah, you're right. He's a casual.
Before we bring the casual fan on.
Yeah, casual. Yeah, bring the casual.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about him.
I think we gave our opinion for the most part on Jalen Ramsey. Me personally, and I'll say you as well, we already knew the shit was dead. So it didn't come as a surprise when the notification came through that he was traded because they couldn't get the contract right. They couldn't get the numbers right. He wasn't at any camps. He already told them niggas, hey, I'm not coming until I'm traded. So, I mean, nothing surprising to me. I think the most surprising aspect of it, in my opinion, is the fact that the compensation was just so one-sided, in my opinion. But, what do I know? Come on up, buddy. Hit the yellow button.
Slip.
All you got to do is throw your – I don't know how we want to do it. I don't know. Just
come around this way.
Come sit right in the middle. Don't touch me when you come. There we go. Oh, nigga, you got them 16 shorts on there. Can you get in? Step on my court. Don't touch me.
What's going on, y'all?
This is James Edward Carter.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah. Whole government name?
Yeah. That was too much. I'm sorry. But yeah, make sure you speak into the microphone.
Sure.
We need to hear you. Matter of fact, turn my nigga up, bro, because he's not really used to it. Look, can you give us a check real quick?
Mic check. Y'all let me know.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, he good.
He damn near too loud.
Well,
I can't hear it. So if I yell, I
You want
apologize.
these? I'm a professional. No, it's okay. I'm a professional.
I'm okay.
Okay, bet. Say
chilling.
less. But yeah, this is our boy Carter. I mean, listen, if you've been around the network, then y'all know who this nigga is. But if you're not familiar with Carter, part of G2S, one of the stars of The Good Life. If you're not familiar with that, go to the G2S network right now on YouTube. Go to playlist, scroll through The Good Life. That'll give you another insider view of how we give it up when we get outside. But yeah,
We'll run that back soon too. We just
yeah.
the 1/3 of that is acting very iffy right now, but we'll
Oh
figure it
yeah,
out.
right. Yeah, he's acting like a hoe. Well, actually, I guess maybe we're acting like hoes. And like I told you, I'm not taking any accountability for the way that situation went. I committed to going a week ago. You said no, it was too late, so I'll take no responsibility. So if the nigga doesn't want to go on no trips with me, fuck him. I don't give a fuck.
Where were y'all supposed to go?
Orlando.
Oh, that was for the 4th of July joint?
Yeah.
I thought y'all were just
Yes.
all about it the other day. Well,
Nobody was on that hype train.
I know JJ said that he wasn't going, but
Yeah, at first.
because they called a show. Or while we were on
Yeah.
or
Last
right
week.
before.
Last week,
Yeah.
I said I wasn't going, and then me, Carter, and Haley got on a call probably 2 or 3 days after, and I said, you know what? Yes, I'm down to go. And Carter said, no, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. I got to go to my nephew's birthday. I said, nigga, your sister don't got no kids.
So preface. You don't need to worry about none of
Yeah,
that.
you don't got no fucking nephew. I'm confused, but go ahead.
Preface. Flights had jumped up to like 370. And
Matter of fact, no, that's too much.
on Frontier. Frontier
God
Spirit,
damn it.
same difference. I'm not paying 370 to ride Frontier. It's not happening. So,
I'm never riding Frontier. The only time I'm riding Frontier is when we get to Vegas and we take that Vegas to fucking Phoenix flight. That's the most money they'll ever get out of me again.
we did do you dirty going from Frontier, from Charlotte to Colorado.
Yeah.
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 That was bad.
Yeah. And then when I took that Dolo mission at Denver, that's what lost me when I went on that Dolo mission to Denver. 2021.
What was the title of
What?
that trip?
Sex education and baseball. That's what she said.
Type beat.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm on your bumper.
That's fine. But yeah, so how do you feel about this trade? Let's get the people what they want. How do you feel about this trade? I think that y'all are going to make a push in the AFC. Now, Baltimore is going to fuck y'all like they typically do.
I don't know why you thought
But-
that y'all will sweep Baltimore. I don't know why you even mentioned that.
So
today. Or
if
you
you
were trolling.
If you looked at what I sent, it was wishful thinking in a sense.
Oh, okay, good.
Because to start off, what I said, we have a gunslinger back there, we got AR back there now, and the defense is what it is. So wishful thinking is we sweep the Ravens and we get a couple playoff wins. Wishful thinking, but if you ask me, I still think it's a 9-8 season. Unfortunately,
9-8. That's the best y'all got
yeah,
with Aaron Rodgers.
yeah.
Do
What
y'all-
got? DK, Aaron Rodgers, DK, Jalen Warren,
And we got Caleb Johnson, young guy that just got drafted.
Austin from last year, Calvin
We
Austin,
got Calvin.
Janu, Pat.
That
Y'all offense gonna be straight, bro.
we're going to be all okay, but we got to see how it's going to get put together. My thing is, you got AR back there. He doesn't use his tight ends. So with us picking up Jonu, it's like, what's the point? You already had Pat Frymouth, who, since he's been there, has been underutilized since his first season. The past 2 years, 3 years, his target share has been dropping or just been up and down. So it's just like Jonathan Smith does what to our defense? Well, offense, excuse me.
Take that shit to another level. You look at his stats last year. You see what he did last year. That nigga was going fed.
And then you got Darnell Washington, and they only
He's ass.
They only use him in the pass block.
Yeah, he's ass because he can't do shit. But me and him were just having this conversation before we started recording.
He's 6'7".
He's slow.
That's a huge body in the red zone. Why
They
not
should
use him?
throw it up. Yeah, I mean,
Is TJ Watt even gonna play?
He should.
Because I keep
He's
hearing
been back
shit
in the
about that
building.
too.
I keep hearing that he's holding out. Like they haven't.
He's holding out, but he's
upset
back in the
with
building.
contract.
So, that's a step in the right direction. Omar Khan got us. don't worry about us. Omar got us.
Okay.
We're going to make something shake. Now, will we roll out on the field? Yeah, we'll keep Tomlin's record alive. But, for me, I thought it was time to change the tide. But, we got to satisfy the Steeler base.
What does that mean? Change the tide?
I've been hollering that week.
Not get rid of Tomlin.
Oh, duh.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking about the build out of the team. Like, we brought AR in. I wasn't happy when it first happened. Let the young kid get a chance. Let Will get a chance. But
He's gonna be ass.
why not go ahead and turn over though? We don't know what we got until we roll it out.
Well, you gonna turn over. What did y'all give him, a 1-year deal? Aaron Rodgers?
AR's done after this year, so yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you got him on a 1-year deal. And the last time that people saw you, if they're familiar with FPFO,
I crashed the fuck out.
Yeah, during our draft party when y'all passed on Shador. So that was a huge mistake, actually. But because I heard he was in Cleveland during minicamp going crazy.
You heard what I put in the chat this morning.
Nah, what'd you say?
Alex Highsmith. I think we played on week 6 at the crib. Alex Highsmith fractured clavicle.
Why? Why?
I just want to see it.
You act like it's his fault that y'all passed up on him.
It's not. It's just
So
a welcome.
now
It's gonna
you
be a welcome to the league.
With a broken bone?
Yeah. Why not welcome you like that?
To each his own.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck? Wait, what?
That's just what I want.
It's not his fault.
Obviously.
The whole NFL blackballed him.
I'm not upset about that. I'm just welcome to the league.
So you just want to
Welcome-
break his bone off the
welcome
street.
to the division.
Yeah. He just wants to damn near kill him because of something that was out of his control.
We want to Cam Newton his ass. Sorry,
All
my
right,
bad. I
all
forgot where I'm
Yeah,
at.
yeah, mute that nigga up, bro. Cause my whole thing is, nigga, how you gonna come on FPFO shooting that shit? Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
I mean, I got a pop just a little bit.
I wish we saw y'all this year.
We'll see y'all in preseason. It don't really mean much, but
No, I don't. But I would like to see a body or two.
yeah,
That would be nice.
it would be.
Yeah. You want to go to the game? We
Yeah.
can do that.
I think Jaden wants to pull up, so I mean, we can make a trip out of it.
Cool. We can do that, and then Friday is the draft, the fantasy draft.
Okay.
That's a Thursday night. Fantasy draft is Friday night, so we lit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to do my research early then. Because I'm drafting
actually, I'm not
what?
gonna say
14?
shit.
No,
Shit,
13?
I don't know.
I think I'm 14.
I know where I'm
I decided
drafting.
to go to the back of the draft.
I don't know. 6, I think. Yeah.
Little centerfold action. Where you at? 8.
He got exactly what he wanted.
I think 9 because he stole my spot.
Yeah, I'm
ain't
6
mad.
for sure because 5 got 5.
Shut up.
See, my thing is either I'm going to be at the front of the draft or I'm going to be at the back, and I prefer the back. And I prefer the back
It's a lot
because
easier to draft back there.
it's extremely easy to draft. All the hype picks are gone, and you actually got a battle back there. But the thing is, on the flip, you end up getting 2 players back to back, so you can really stack your team.
Yep. I don't know who I'm going to draft. Jetta's, Ashton. I don't know. I got to pray about it.
Yeah, literally.
I got to pray about
Let's say Quan dropped to me again.
it. You can have him. Madden curse.
I'm not
Very
worried.
well alive.
I'm not worried. I was
He's
supposed
not
to.
going to drop. He's not going to drop to you.
I was supposed to stack. I was supposed to have Saquon and I was supposed to have Derek, but he got him right before me. Because what? Derek went what? The 3rd round?
Second, late
He went
second.
late second.
Yeah, late second.
I was gonna
Because
catch
it
it.
was.
You got him
Oh,
on
you
the
had
turn.
a turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean. As you should. As you should.
I'm coming to scalp your team this year, but it's cool.
You can't really.
No. I just got one of your players from last year. I want.
Who?
You already know who it is. It doesn't need to be
I
mentioned.
don't remember. No, I don't remember.
How many
Jameer
players did
Gibbs?
you have on your team last year?
How many players did I have on my
Yeah,
team?
it's
last
like
year?
14, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. So it's one of the 14.
But I don't remember. I don't remember who was on my team.
It's
Because
one
you
of
know
the
I get to
14.
moving around like nigga. If niggas ain't producing them first 4 or 5 weeks, nigga, hey, we gotta revamp some shit.
Where did you finish at last year?
No, not.
Was it
no,
close?
Not last. Not
Okay.
last. No, it wasn't close to last, nigga. I think I finished 8th.
Okay. Well, look, to put us back on track while I have my segment.
Yes. Sorry about that. My apologies.
Grabbing Jalen, I think that does wonders for our cornerback room. There you have Beanie, who's young. You got Joey, who's young. Add Jalen. You have Darius, and you have Diontae Kent. So that room is built out, and it looks nice. To add into what our secondary has, we got some. I think we got 1 or 2 linebackers in the draft. I know we got a DT and an edge. So I think
No. Is Diontae still with y'all? Diontae Jackson?
I think Diontae gone, actually.
That's a great question.
Yeah, well, who did he go to? I don't think.
Nah, he's still there, I think.
I don't think so. Well, let me look. I had which called up earlier.
Don't tell me Diontae Jackson is a free agent, nigga.
Yeah.
No.
He's with the Chargers.
The Chargers. Okay.
Well,
I was about to say.
he came in and did a service for us. He held it down for a year, but then we shipped him, so it's all good.
Yeah. I mean, same thing that we did.
Yeah.
Well, we kept him for 5 years, 6 years, something like that. One of Terrence's favorite all-time Panthers, Diontae Jackson.
I can't stand Diontae Jackson. I can't stand him. But, I mean, y'all did get Derek Harmon and Jack Sawyer.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll be good on the defensive end. And then I had to look today to figure out who was backing up Minka, and it's Juwan Thornhill. But
I think they're going to move Jalen there.
possibly. Because they were talking about that last year when he was with Miami.
Yeah, I think that y'all going to move him to safety. Because that's the only thing that really makes sense. You got to let them young guys get money. But then again, Joey Porter does have a penalty problem. So that nigga, he might just want to chill and get his mechanics a little bit better.
I'll hold my tongue on Joey Porter.
Wow.
This
I'm not the place for you to hold your tongue.
Well, obviously. I'm just not a fan.
Wow.
Huh?
Big physical corner.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, how many games his ass got fucking dogged? A lot.
A couple. Yeah, I was about to say, he has gotten dogged.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good corner. Just, he has to have a favorable matchup. If he's got to go in and go, like, slug for slug with a top wide receiver, I don't want him out there. So I think that's why we went and got him help. And then also we got him a room where he can develop in. And we got some people who've done it before. We've got a Super Bowl champion in there. It's, actually we got two because Jalen got one.
Yeah, with LA.
Yeah. So we got Darius and you got him. I mean, that room should fill out nicely. So
I think y'all going to be straight.
I still think it's a 9-8 year, but that's just me. Other Steelers fans, if you venture into our bleacher, what's it, bleacher report?
Yeah.
Yeah. You bleacher into that, they're gung ho, just like Cowboy fans, but I like to keep it real.
Cowboys fans are just idiots.
Oh,
yeah.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I know a couple of bright ones. But
They can't count this. Never mind. They can't count the 6, but it's cool.
Any comment? Ask them. Last time they had an opportunity to do that, guess what happened to them? We left them on a fucking T-shirt. We left them on a fucking T-shirt. It's not a narrative. It's facts, nigga. They know. I don't gotta go deep into it. Hey, touche. I mean, but can you do it for your lifetime?
August 19th, tune in. It's a whole documentary on that bitch.
Yeah, nigga. Shit, that VCR footage.
Very much so.
Yeah, VCR footage. At least I'll respect y'all a little bit more because you done seen one.
Yeah.
So
I done seen 2 trips too.
Yeah, you seen 2 trips. I've seen 2 trips as well. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga that ain't seen no trips can't say a bitch ass thing to a nigga like me.
Yeah.
He just simply can't.
But we 50-50. Y'all are.
It doesn't fucking matter.
My bad.
All right,
Okay.
man. Hey, thank you so much for joining the show. Thank you so much for joining. That's the second time, bro. That is the second time, bro.
I
don't
get 3 strikes,
what the
though.
fuck.
You call ball.
Yeah, fair enough. I do. I took this weekend off or whatever it's worth. The past 2 weeks.
It's cool.
My body feels refreshed, recovered. Great. Outstanding. Overall grade for the trade.
I'll say a B plus actually. I think it's good for that room. And you got your young corners in there to be able to develop. So yeah, I mean, our
Is
defense
that an A or F? Oh,
we're not worried about y'all.
Yeah, that's
y'all
your
won't
age.
compete.
Ooh. So where did the Cowboys finish in their division? 3rd?
Possibly. Is this a contract year for Dak, or did he already get paid?
Nah, he already got paid. But this is a make or break year. I'm not gonna lie, they gonna ship his ass, and they gonna go get Arch if shit don't go proper this year.
I'm not high on the haul for Arch though.
I mean, what
That's
you
just
want
me.
What you want me to say?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I just think he's going to be a great NFL quarterback, personally.
Okay. I mean, we'll have to see how he plays this year.
Talent.
It's a mix. Gotta be.
I mean, why would it be for the color of his skin? Carolina ain't had one of them in a minute. So
No, we had Sam. Sam almost took us to the playoffs.
yeah,
Very
but
true.
Best quarterback
Who?
Who the fuck said some dumbass
None.
shit like that?
I would hope.
That's bro that said that.
Oh yeah. But he's kind of he suffers from
Hey,
dementia
hey.
a little bit. What? Yeah.
Relax.
Well, fuck that nigga.
Relax.
I don't care.
Relax.
That nigga
Relax.
gonna come here commenting
Yeah.
on this
Relax.
bullshit.
What were you saying? Go slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say A- because I don't think that you're giving Johnny enough credit. I think that he's gonna play a significant part of y'all's offense.
AR doesn't target his tight ends. So I mean, what does that mean for
Shit,
us?
split him out wide. It's okay. Who
Stop.
the hell else y'all gonna throw to? DK and who else? He ain't gonna have no choice but to utilize them bitches this year. Damn.
Type beat.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
cute.
I'm
I
not
like the
gonna
way you
lie.
threw that in.
Second round fantasy in guys fantasy football league. Yeah, you better go ahead and snag them. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm going receiver, and I don't give a fuck about my running backs.
They gonna butt heads crazy over there, but it's gonna.
I don't think so.
Once they jail, they gonna butt heads in camp. They gonna butt heads in camp. And the first couple games that they roll out is gonna be target share, because George, he like his money. That's the issue. George want his money.
I think they both going for 1,000.
Yeah, they gonna.
I think
It's
they
gonna
both
be a
going
good.
for 1,200 actually.
It's gonna be a good duo there for sure.
Yeah, I think Dak is gonna let his dick drag because he has 2 wide receiver ones, and I think they both gonna go for minimum 1,100 yards a piece, minimum.
No run game.
Who the fuck are they gonna run the ball?
I have no clue. But
Blue is mid. The nigga from Texas, he ass.
Okay.
Miles Sanders ass.
Miles might show you
Yeah,
something.
no, he's
not
ass.
gonna. Nigga. The bitch had 2.5 years.
Go slow.
He had 2.5 years here, 2.5, 3 years here, and the best thing that we seen from him was me hyping a nigga up in the tunnel and us seeing him at the fucking hookah lounge 15 hours before kickoff.
We did see him in there.
Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, nigga. You and who else? What other running back? Javonte who?
Williams.
Ass. Denver, UNC.
Yeah, I was like,
Mediocre. Yeah, no run game. Yeah. So, nigga, just know Dak is going to go for like 43
He
or
give it up.
above.
so what's y'all year looking like this year? I hate to hijack
No
the pod.
worries. We don't have shit to talk about today. No worries.
Come join us.
Switch. See.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Keep him
See,
over there.
right,
Keep
bro.
him
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Keep him over there.
He made me want to hit him with the helmet.
Shit, I mean, it don't matter to me. Thank you for joining. Can we give
for
another
sure.
round of applause? Nigga, did you use all of your notes? Yeah,
No, I
you did it? Would you like to go through your notes while you're standing?
didn't. I touched most of them, so I mean, it's not no point.
Okay. Well, you'll definitely be back on the show.
But that cornerback room last year, if you combine all of them together, we did have 7 interceptions out of that room. So
over or under 6.5 this year. Actually,
I'm saying over because Beanie had 4 by itself.
I think Joey's gonna go crazy this year.
I hope so.
Joey's a dog, bro. He just got to get his technique, his mechanics right.
His daddy need to get in his ass.
Well, I mean,
All right, I'm gone.
I'm on your bumper.
That's on him.
It was a crazy statement.
His daddy need to get in his. I mean, no, that's correct. Yeah, it is. No, you're right. You're right. What's wrong with you, bro? Get your mind out of the gutter. Fuck
I didn't
nigga.
say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
They got problems, bro. They're both though.
I just said
And
that.
How did I get thrown?
Buddy is over here.
How did I get
giggling
thrown
away.
in it? How did I
Giggling
get
away.
thrown in it?
Jesus.
Here's another. I should have just let you stay on the fucking mic for this
Game, I
shit.
told him I wasn't going in.
This is y'all's boy
One game, I
Diontae
told him
Johnson.
I wasn't going in. I wasn't getting into like no run plays, no like passing plays, no nothing.
Wasn't it cold? You said
Yeah, it was cold. So I'm on the sideline, just standing there, like just going to the heater back and forth, like going into the fourth or whatever. They're like, "Tay, we need you." I'm like, "Nah, I don't think it's." To me, I'm thinking like, I don't think it's a good idea for me, like, cause like I was thinking about like my legs. I'm already. I don't want
ice
to go out there and
cold.
put bad stuff on film.
Right.
It's not like I didn't want to go in the game, but you gotta think like leading up to this point, I done been through so much, and I told him I wasn't going in. I was like, I understand what you're saying, like, but I'm not finna go in. So I just sat on the bench, and then that's when they suspended me.
I mean, just fucking embarrassing.
And he
I'm not
talking
gonna lie.
I got a question. Is It's Baltimore?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is Baltimore.
Okay, yeah. He not our boy then. Don't say that.
Yeah.
This is
And then he talking about it's not like I didn't want to go in the game. That's exactly what
that's
it was.
what he did. Yeah, that's what you did. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like honestly, I knew Diontae.
It's your fault, bro.
It is. Okay, just go slow, nigga. I'm gonna
It's
take
your fault.
accountability. I'm gonna take
Go ahead.
accountability. It's partially my fault. Yes, it's partially my fault. As far as it pertains to our fan base, excuse me, it's partially my fault. Yes. After we got rid of the hole, it was out of my hands. I knew he wasn't worth shit at that point then. Anyway,
Why didn't you see it before? History always repeats itself.
He was blinded.
no, not necessarily. I won't necessarily say I'm blinded, but I'm just thinking that when I'm
You
just
had your
thinking,
processed blue colored glasses on. You
Nah,
wasn't seeing straight.
Nah, not at all. I'm just thinking when you get the opportunity to go to a new team, then I just feel like that's a clean slate and a clean start. And I think that you should take advantage of that. He unfortunately didn't. And then when I got to see something, this nigga is complaining about 41-degree weather.
Which is fucking insane. Especially the fact that you started
Played in
your career in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Exactly, which is
Right.
further north than Baltimore. It is.
It's just, yeah,
I thought you were checking.
No,
Yeah, no, it is.
I just had to make sure. It was very quick, though. If you wouldn't have said shit, they wouldn't have known. Just relax, bro.
Because
Relax,
I
got
knew you was gonna try to call me out of some shit. So
I
I
was
had
just making sure
I
you
had to
didn't
beat you
sound
to the
idiotic
punch.
on this bitch.
Carter looking like he a little confused.
The thing is, like, if you, I should have just stayed for sure.
Yeah.
But
This is your boy. This is your boy. This is your nigga.
Pete, my thing is, if we're shopping somebody and we're willing to trade them, we've seen something. Most players that we end up trading, we've got the usage out of them. We ship them to another team. They're not there much longer.
Y'all
afterwards.
always get off of them at the right time.
Very true.
Every time.
Except for James Conner.
I mean,
Because James Conner be toting that motherfucker. Still to this day. Irregardless. Courtesy of whoever the fuck it wouldn't be courtesy of, he be toting that hoe. And if we didn't stretch him the way we did last year, they would have got us last year. Just off the back of him. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But nevertheless, you're right. Because more times than not, y'all get off on him at the perfect time.
it's time for him to go.
Diontae Johnson, I mean, I'm going to say this as respectful as possible. Actually, I don't even have to say anything out of the way because he then goes on further in that podcast to talk about how it was a wake-up call for him that the only opportunity he had was the Cleveland Browns. And that's where careers go to fucking die. Who said that? You the one that said that,
Yeah,
that
I mean,
this past week when we talked about it?
I think so. I don't know. I don't remember. But it
Somebody
is a place.
said that
It is a
shit.
place where,
Yeah.
if you go into the Cleveland Browns at this point in your career, you're on the way out.
Yeah, and then this is also a nigga that went on Twitter at the Fan Fest last year. I mean, Fan Fest hadn't even been over for an hour. Only thing I'm doing is some good journalism, capturing moments for the people that follow us on X. I make a comment, the nigga he has a drop, and I say, oh yeah, this is a problem this nigga has been having. And the response that I get is relax. So cool. Per Diontae Johnson, let me specify. The nigga tells me to relax. So cool, fucking relax. I relax, nigga. And then we go through 3 or 4 weeks of the nigga doing the same exact shit that I recorded on that beautiful Fan Fest day. And then he proceeds to get shipped to 4 different teams in the same season. So, fuck him. Long story short. I don't have tolerance for niggas that get paid millions of dollars, bro. Top 1%ers. And they just get on pussy shit. Realistically, imagine you telling a team that has given you an opportunity after you've dicked off multiple in the same season, gives you an opportunity and you tell them I'm not going in because it's 41 degrees. But I don't know if it's just because I'm a fat, big nigga or what, but 41 degrees ain't that fucking cold.
I feel like you about to say the same thing I'm about to say.
It's not that fucking cold. I'm not going to lie. It's not that fucking cold. 41 degrees is not that cold,
it's not.
nigga.
Especially for, Diontae Johnson's not that good of a player. However, somehow we still found ourselves in the position of last offseason to where you wanted to leverage your entire wide receiver room's future upon his shoulders and pay the man. Let me be specific. Because every time I say $100 million, you geek. You wanted to pay him $98 million.
That's not the math on the shit either. That's not the fucking math on the shit.
How many times do we have to pull this shit?
Every time, as many times until you get it right. What is the fucking number? What is the exact number that I said?
98
Stop
million.
doing this shit.
It's
Stop doing it.
98
No,
million.
it's not. It wasn't 98 million. It wasn't 98 million. It wasn't 98 million. How much money did Justin Jefferson get? Actually, can we not do this, bro? Because I don't want to spend too much time on this nigga Diontae Johnson. If it was 98 or 100 million, I was wrong, nigga. That's fine. Okay? I mean, what do you want to fucking jerk off to me being wrong, nigga? I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know what you want to do. I was wrong, nigga. Cool, I was wrong. He's ass.
Say it again.
Terrence was
Say it
right.
a little bit slower this
Terrence
time.
was right. Terrence was right. Because you didn't get on the bandwagon until Terrence is the one that came and aired my ass out about saying that shit. And then you finally came along like, nigga, you're tripping. This and so don't try and claim this shit on your. Fuck you, nigga. You were right. You were right.
That was that.
I was wrong. You
Go
were
ahead,
right.
hit
I
that
was
button.
wrong.
Go ahead and hit that button. We might got to take his privileges away.
Yeah,
Bro,
'cause he can't get it right.
I gotta
bro.
start labeling these
He
bitches.
can't get it. No. He can't get it right, bro.
keep-
Just memorize.
Funny how you always get those two mixed up.
It's because he be fiending for the gunshots, bro. Like, you got to watch a nigga like that. Another conversation, again, not many topics to go through today, not much shit to talk about. It's been real quiet. It's been real dry. So everybody just bear with us. I'll take this time again to plug the Road Game Experience. If you haven't entered the giveaway yet at this point, go do so right now. If you haven't liked, comment, subscribed, and turn that bell notification on, go do so right now. If you're watching live, we do have a super thanks goal set. So if you feel it in your heart, if you feel it in your heart to give, then give. This is us virtually passing the fucking offering plate around. This is us passing the offering plate around. And like Marv said, lock them fucking doors. Lock them doors. Hey, lock them doors. Matter of fact, we're going to take time right now just for a moment of silence for niggas to go ahead and pay us some fucking money. Or that's just too much.
Do we have a Jeopardy button up here?
Nah, we don't have that. Nah, but yeah, we do have a goal though. So if y'all want to give, then y'all can.
Carter,
give.
have
If
you
y'all
entered the
don't want
giveaway?
to, he's not coming.
There's some stuff
Lito
going
Pops
on in
enter?
there. Nah, I think when I told him, he just said he want to go regardless.
Oh, well, he is, nigga. He is. Tell him to pull up. Tell him to pull up. My uncle gonna be out there. Well, he gonna be in Vegas. My uncle and his boys, they gonna be in Vegas. We all gonna be in Vegas. My pops acting like he want to come, but that nigga entered the giveaway. So, but if he win, then that's fucked off, right? Or what?
I might need to tell Eric to pull up.
I mean,
everybody coming out.
If my people can't win, then I mean,
I did say that your people.
Yeah,
can.
you did.
I did, but then I changed it. I said everybody can win because I'm not gonna be bound by this shit, bro.
yeah,
like
but
we
you
have
said they
friends,
can't give it to me though.
No, they can't. No, that's a fact. They can't give it to you.
Yeah, they can't
Their
give it
plus one. Their plus one cannot be you. That is a fact. Their plus one cannot be you. They can win. They can. Yeah, exactly. They can win, but they can't. You cannot be their plus one. No, it just simply can't happen. But they can win.
I got some breaking news.
You have breaking
Unrelated
news?
to football.
Okay.
D'Angelo Russell just signed a deal with the Dallas Mavericks, 2 years, $13 million.
Not bad.
Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie's hurt.
Because he tore his Achilles.
Also, Cam Johnson just went to the Nuggets for Michael Porter Jr. So Michael Porter Jr. is on
Cam Johnson was in Brooklyn before or Phoenix?
Brooklyn.
Damn, they
To the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Cam Johnson went to the
Michael
Nuggets,
Porter.
and then Michael Porter Jr. went to the Cam Johnson went Fed this year, though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
He was going crazy. Actually, that's a good move by Denver.
Yeah.
Because
he
Michael
definitely
Porter Jr. sold them niggas this
Yeah.
year, to be honest.
He was selling.
He was
bad.
selling bad as fuck. So, yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good
UNC
deal.
product. Shout out to Cam.
Sham said there's going to be a lot of deals. Actually, while you guys are watching this, just what's the word that I'm looking for? Prepare for a huge NBA day. Just relax, nigga.
Jesus.
Bro, you know my brain be going fast, and I've had 6 pieces of Nero gum today. Just chill.
I don't know. When you do shit like that, it leads me to believe it be going slow, not fast.
It's just a lot of thoughts and words coming to my mind, bro. And then when I tell my co-host to be A Mike today and he doesn't, I'm in B Mike
Wait,
mode.
why the fuck? Wait, walk it back. Why the fuck have you had 6 pieces of neuro gum today? 6.
No. No, bro.
Yeah,
the
why-
fuck
why do you even
bro,
need
Why
to-
do you listen to this nigga, bro? No, that's not, nigga. I have a
Then you
subscription.
start off with 1
No, I never started off with
or
1.
2.
I was chewing 2 at a time from the time that I fucking got it. I was chewing 2 at a time from the time I got it. I just had, nigga, I've been up since 5:45 a.m. because I drove up here. I went to the office today. So, No, I don't drink. I do drink coffee, but I'm not going out of my way to stop and get it. If
They
I
don't
can
got
just
it at the
pop
office?
gum.
Y'all don't get complimentary coffee at the.
I don't know if they had it in there or not. Nigga, this was my first time in there, so I didn't know what they had. I didn't know what they had in there. And I don't plan on, actually, let me not say that because I think that there might be niggas that watch now. So there might be some niggas that watch for my job. If you do, just keep your fucking mouth shut. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's a good way to get them to be quiet.
Just everybody just chill and keep your mouth shut, bro. Like, just don't say shit. Just don't say shit, bro, because y'all meet my representative and, you know, just very clean cut. Gentlemen, just, you know, just mind your... Just love, just subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on, and enjoy the content. Is that better?
I mean, you already fucked it off to start with.
I mean, is Bryce Young better than Jalen Hurts? This was a debate. This was a debate going on X, and I need to hear everybody in the room's opinion.
I don't think,
and I almost don't even want to give mine, but I want to hear you first.
No, I don't think so at this point. I mean,
why?
Damn, can I talk? I mean, Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion. Like, so we can start there. I think that Bryce could potentially – Jalen Hurts has benefited from a lot of good receivers in a highly touted offensive line and then just a hell of a GM who surrounds him with pieces on the offensive side and both on the defensive side. But all in all, like, I still don't think Bryce is a better quarterback than him. Not at this stage in his career. Now, I think that he could have the potential to be, but Jalen Hurts, like, he's just so much more dynamic with his legs. And I think that we've seen Bryce be able to
go slow.
Yeah, actually, thank you for saying that. Go slow. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is more dynamic than Bryce with his legs.
Well,
I'm not going to say
dynamic. That. Like, you're making it seem like Bryce
like
is not mobile
miles
at all.
ahead.
Can I get finished with my fucking segment? Like, I was literally just about to say Jalen Hurts is dynamic with his legs, and we seen that Bryce has been able to do that same kind of thing over the past season or two. But I'm still giving Jalen Hurts an edge in the quarterback room. I think he's a better quarterback than Bryce at this stage in his career. Now, you can have your fucking segment and not try to cut me off. Because I know you probably feel different because he's been dicing y'all the fuck up for the last couple of years.
Or dicking them in the ass.
First of all,
however you want to view it.
Let's everybody go the fuck slow, right?
This nigga only threw for 2,900 yards last year.
Bryce or Jalen?
Jalen.
Yeah, because again, what I'm going to say right here.
Saquon was towing that hole. You're right.
Bryce Young is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. I do agree with that. And I know we're going to judge him off of Super Bowls and wins and this, that, and the third. However, the rosters between the Eagles and the Panthers aren't even comparable from the previous two seasons. Howie Roseman has done a fucking phenomenal job of fielding that Eagles roster with some of the best players in the NFL. We just watched them go on one of the most dominant runs of all time. Like, that team legitimately didn't lose a step when they started Kenny Pickett in the final game of the season, and then they had to throw in the other kid, the rookie. Don't even remember the guy's name. But they all look the same in that offense because that offensive line is so elite, because you have two of the best receivers on the outside, and then you have the threat of the best running back in the NFL last season by far was Saquon Barkley, clearly the most dynamic runner of the football. So when you have that constant threat of a guy who's about to break the all-time rushing record in the backfield, running behind one of the most dominant offensive lines in the league, you're constantly finding mismatches on the outside for a guy like A.J. Brown, who is no fucking slouch, and
a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL.
And Devontae Smith, who is also no fucking slouch either. Like, yeah, and then you
Top
have
30.
Dallas Goedert at tight end. Like, yeah, bro, I mean, it's a little bit – your job is a little bit easier than Bryce's job over the first 2 years of his career. Now, Jalen – again, we just seen the numbers. He's good with his legs. That's where you can be like, Jalen might be a bit of a difference maker. But like when if Jalen has to win the game off the strength of his arm, you take away the run game, you give him average receivers like majority of the other quarterbacks in the league. Shit looks a lot different. In the seasons when Jalen hasn't had all that, he hasn't looked that fucking good, and that's why there was always debates on is he good, is he not, is he the guy for the job. They always had these questions. Now, he did show up big in the playoffs, and that's where I'll give Jalen credit. When push comes to shove, backs are against the wall. In the playoffs, he has showed up to this point in his career.
I think that another thing we need to do is be careful, because I think what's happening, and I think that people can be comparing the end of this season, what Bryce did, and saying like, oh, is he a better quarterback than Jalen? But if we want to be honest and take this shit all the way back, that nigga Bryce looked like dog shit his rookie year. And at the beginning of this past year, he looked like straight bullshit. And I don't think Jalen Hurts has looked like that at a point in his career where he looked that fucking bad to where he had to be benched and Andy Dalton or whoever the backup was had to come in and play for a couple of games because he lost his confidence and he was damn near crying and all of that. We haven't seen that. So
yes, but we also haven't. Jalen didn't come in as the starter. Jalen came in as a guy who was supposed to be a career backup because they had Carson Wentz at the time, who was supposed to be the future of the Eagles. And Carson Wentz had the fucking meltdown, and Jalen got to step in.
Well, cool. It
does matter because those are completely different scenarios. You got a guy who has all the pressure put on his shoulders from day one to carry a sorry ass team that everybody was gassing and saying we're just a quarterback. We're just a quarterback away. We're just a quarterback away. All you have to do is come in here and do a good job, and we'll be in the Super Bowl. That's what they were saying to this kid.
Okay, that's fine. Even though you can say all of that, go look at what the fuck happened. It doesn't matter. It matters what he put on tape, what he put on film. If you're telling me right now you're watching the film, I'm not saying that Bryce Young is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Like, you can have all of these other factors into it. Jalen Hurts can't help that his GM is fucking a damn near godsend when it comes to providing him talent. He can't. Absolutely. He just goes out there and fucking produces. He does what he has to do with the team that's put around him. And if
does that make him a better quarterback?
No, I told you. I said before. I just got into all of that. I named out all of this shit and said why he's a better quarterback. Yes, I still think he's a better quarterback than Bryce Young.
I think Bryce throws the ball better. I think he's more accurate than Jalen. I think the only edge that Jalen has is the fact that he is mobile. Like, he's a bit more mobile, and he's stocky. Like, Jalen is a big dude. Like, he's hard to bring down when he gets into open field, and Bryce just doesn't have that same advantage.
I haven't seen enough.
Yeah, I don't know, bro, to be honest. This was actually very, very intriguing to me, seeing all the different opinions as far as it pertains to Twitter and everything like that, because, you know, that's where we get a lot of these topics. As y'all know, at this point, I mean, that's just what we do. We are the people. We are the culture. I don't know. It's very, very interesting to me. Yes, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Jalen Hurts is a winner. Jalen Hurts is a winner. He's been to multiple Super Bowls. He went toe-to-toe with Pat the first time around. And really, you can make an argument that they should have won that shit. There was a questionable call or lack thereof at the end of that Super Bowl. And then, you know, the following one where they matched up against each other, Jalen dogged the nigga. Dog walked him real bad. So, yes, he's a winner. I will give him that. And I think that I will agree with you, Terrence, and you saying that we are very, very jaded because not even 365 days ago, the nigga Bryce did get benched. And a lot of us, and I say us because I think that everybody at one point or another on this cast agreed that Bryce Young time as a Carolina Panther had came to an end.
Yeah.
After a year and some change.
And I'm a Bryce stan, and I'm saying this.
So I will add that for context. But what do you always talk about? You always talk about updating your resume. And the last time we seen the Reaper touch that fucking field, he went for 5 of them bitches. Right? Right or wrong? Yeah. And he was playing the best football of his career. If we take Alabama, Carolina, wherever, fucking where he went out in Cali, best football of his career, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Pure talent at the quarterback position, I think Bryce is better than Jalen Hurts. That's just me personally.
And do we take stats into account to this? Because I love stats.
You can, yes, but it's going to be very, very difficult to do so because of the point that he made. It's easy to run up stats when you're distributing the football to fucking A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert.
But when we go back and watch the
Barkley.
film, did we see like a lot of those throws that Bryce was making was fucking errant throws. Like, they were god awful. Like, and you slandered him for it. You slandered him for it. A lot of them decisions that he was making was decisions that he didn't even have to make. It's just because he was in his fucking head.
Most dropped air yards on target throws this season. Bryce Young was number 1 with 210. So you could say they were errant throws, but if niggas is getting dimed up, like we saw, you love ridiculing and slandering Excel's name.
What I was specifically referring to was Jalen Hurts. I would say more so his rookie year in the league, because his first year, I don't know if he really played that much, versus what Bryce did his rookie year in the league.
But have we not come to the conclusion on this podcast over the past year and a half to 2 years that his rookie season, I've even had to come on this podcast multiple times and damn near get on my hands and knees and beg for an apology, simply based on the fact that we talked about on multiple occasions how fucked off the situation was his rookie year. He had absolutely no time to throw. We know that. He was throwing to James, Tavian, and fucking Yak as his receivers.
What I'll say, none of that situation had anything to do when we sat there at that Atlanta game and he threw 3 fucking picks to fucking Jesse Bates.
Nigga, that was his NFL debut.
He was ass. And then he came back in the Minnesota game where he threw a pick 6 or something like that. I damn near remember. More of the story, he was giving that hoe up, and a lot of the times it was like, okay.
So, go ahead.
Oh, that Minnesota game, he was getting they were fucking.
A lot of the times he was just giving that shit up, and it was a lot of it was just like, okay, like you're just not reading the field correctly.
Jalen Hurts' first year starting was 2020. He had 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Yeah, that's why I said I had to go look at that because I don't know if
very mediocre.
He played like 8 games. Like, that's half a season.
That's very mediocre.
Which is, yeah, I mean, and then the following season followed it up with 3,000 yards, 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
Listen, bro, like, I don't even think that we have to, like, go on this long rant and discussion. But, like, at the end of the day, bro, life is a lot easier when you're throwing at AJ, Devontae, and Dallas. And then this season, like Tavian said, one of the best seasons that we've ever seen put together by an NFL team in totality. You had the best running back, arguably one of the greatest running backs of all time. And if you don't even want to go that far, one of the greatest seasons by a running back of all time beside you. So it's very, very, very fucking easy. Because I'm not going to lie to you. Can we do this?
Hold on.
Can we
when
do
you
this?
mentioned that season, that rookie season, that's how I knew it was bullshit and why I wasn't referring to that because he only played 4 games.
Can we do
He only started 4 games that season. So that's why I immediately went to the next one because the context of just looking at those stats are bullshit.
Can we do something?
What?
If you send Jalen Hurts to Charlotte and you send BY to Philly, what do you think happens? How many games did they lose this year? Philly? 2? 3? They might not lose a fucking game.
So fast forward and look at this season, and you start to look at the wide receivers in both rooms, and y'all been chatting about y'all wide receiver room. What does Bryce do with this wide receiver room that y'all have? And I don't necessarily know which running backs y'all have, but
Chuba and Rico, 1,000-yard rushers.
Okay.
So with that, you start to look at not necessarily comparable, but you got a good blank slate to work with.
I think that the wins probably won't. Actually, I'm not even going to say probably. The wins won't align this year for Carolina like it did for Philly last year. Mm-hmm. But you're going to see a very, 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 very similar production from Bryce Young that you saw from Jalen last year.
And then
he's going to manage the game very, very well. He's going to distribute the football very, very well. Because, I mean, we talk about that wide receiver room. There's still a lot of question marks there. And on top of that, this offense is going to be extremely run heavy. Like, that's something that we haven't done a good enough job on this podcast with, is talking about the other side of things because we've been so hyper-focused on the wide receiver room. But this offense is still going to be run heavy. You're coming off of the best season that Chuba Hubbard has ever had. And to be honest, he's entering into his athletic prime this season, and this is year 5 for him. After coming off a bag, and the only thing he has done is work harder. And then to go along with that, you added another 1,000-yard receiver. You didn't lose shit on the offensive line. You kept actually 8 of the offensive linemen you had last year. 3 of those guys, maybe even 4, being interchangeable at any position. Mm-hmm. So injury doesn't matter. This offense is going to be extremely run-heavy still. But I believe you're going to see very, very similar production from Bryce Young this year that you saw from Jalen Hurts last year.
So do you want Bryce to be a playmaker or do you want him to be a game manager? And
I want Bryce to win football games.
So, I mean, but to break him down into which category you want him to play in.
Well, what is Jalen Hurts?
That's the question. That was going to be my follow-up question. It's like, you can have that argument.
He's a game manager, in my opinion, right? 'Cause that's where we come. That's where we go all the way back to the conversation Cam had. You know, when niggas controversial conversation he had about Brock Purdy and a couple of the other guys. Yeah, I think that Bryce Young falls into that game manager construct right now, but I believe that he has the ability to be a game changer, and I don't 100% know if Jalen Hurts has that ability. There are a lot of fucking throws. Listen, there were a lot of games that the Carolina Panthers lost last year that we shouldn't have lost. That's number one. Number two, there were a lot of games that we stayed close in because Bryce Young let his fucking cock drop at huge moments. I would just challenge you to go back all the way to week 10 or 11 when we were in Germany against the Giants, and our backs were against the wall. We played a great game. Our back was against the wall. I think it was like fucking 4th and 12. And the nigga lets his cock drop for like a 25-yard bomb on a fucking go route. So, like, I believe that Bryce Young does have the ability to be a game changer. Now, a game changer, like, there's a lot of things that go into being a game changer.
Well, you can just look at plays like the play against Philly when they had him dead to rights in the back of the end zone.
That's a
game-changing type of plays.
1,000%.
Jalen Hurts, like, he's 100% a game manager because if you look at the way they played last season and their scheme and everything like that, like, bro, he's throwing to guys that are legitimately wide open. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, but in the Super Bowl, he dropped a dime. Bro, like, they were up by like 30 at that point in the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't as much pressure on that type of throw as if they were down or that was going to take the lead. Like, that was like the nail in the coffin.
So are we taking that away from them?
No,
so
I'm not taking that away from them. I'm just saying, like, that's going to be the one example that they use. But if you really go back and break down Philly's film and look at them throughout the year, brother, like, these guys are running wide open because Kellen Moore schemed up a hell of a game plan for them.
Can I ask you a question? No, I'm being dead ass serious. What does Jalen Hurts undoubtedly do better than Bryce Young to say that he's a better quarterback than him overall? For you to say that he's a better, because I'm not to a point where I want to just jump out the window and you know that this is a lot of growth for me, because you know I had Bryce Young hanging from the fucking cross beside Jesus Christ himself at the beginning of last year, because you know I was done with him. So this is a lot of growth for me. This is what I'll say. I'm not ready to jump to the conclusion and say that Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than him. Like, cool, if we want to look at it's the same thing when we talk about the Jordan and LeBron conversation, right? And niggas are going to slander us for this because we know we got a lot of old heads that watch this show. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get slandered for this. But me and you both agree that LeBron is a much better player than Jordan. But if you look at the accolades, then it's not even fucking close, because Bron done got his boot smoked 6 times. He doesn't have an NBA defensive player. So a lot of shit on Jordan's belt that Bron don't got. But we both agree that when it's time to make money, we much rather have LeBron in them situations because we done seen the nigga fucking do it.
And I think
he's a far better player. So, yes, the accolades are great. Yes, he's a winner. Yes, he's been to multiple Super Bowls. Yes, he has a ring. But if you take all of that shit away, and you take the names off the fucking jerseys and you say which one of these niggas is better, I'm just not jumping out of the window and saying it's Jalen Hurts just because he got a Super Bowl ring.
And you can even just do the example of, like, bro, if I throw out some names to you and I ask you if they're better than Bryce Young, there's going to be no hesitation, right? If I say, is Pat Mahomes better than Bryce Young? Is Josh Allen better than Bryce Young? Is Lamar Jackson better than Bryce Young? Is Joe Burrow better than Bryce Young, right? If I throw all these names out, no question. But then I get the niggas like Jalen Hurts. And then we open room for debate.
So what's your point?
That is my whole point. Is like the fact that you have a Super Bowl under your belt. You have 2 trips to the Super Bowl under your belt, and there's still doubt in the fact of if you're truly a solid quarterback or not. There's still not a solid quarterback. There's still doubt
if
you're an elite quarterback or not. There's
I don't
still
think
doubt.
I don't think that he's an elite quarterback.
I don't think Bryce is an elite quarterback.
But I think Bryce has much more potential to be elite than Jalen Hurts does.
So go back to my question.
We're talking about potential, though. It's like,
go back to my question. What does Jalen Hurts do better than Bryce Young?
I think that he just manages the game better. He commands his team better, and overall, like, in those situations, he just wins games. Like,
but nothing that you just said was something that translates directly to the field.
Yeah,
everything that you just said was an intangible.
Okay,
you didn't say anything from a talent standpoint.
But I don't necessarily
arm talent.
I don't necessarily think that Bryce's arm talent is better than Jalen Hurts either. I just don't. And I also don't. I'm also under the belief that you also haven't watched Jalen Hurts as close as you watched Bryce Young. So it's easier.
I would definitely.
Yeah, so
agree with
it's
that
easier.
I have.
It's easier
that
to.
may be fair.
It's easier to just like say that because we're steady analyzing Bryce's film a lot more than we are Jalen Hurts because this is what our podcast is on. This is what our team is on.
Oh my God, he's about to get the sucking.
Probably. But I am going to preface the question. I hope he answers. Actually, I hope he answers. Yeah. Fuck me. He's not going to answer. Fuck. I got to try again. I'm not going to lie. This is literally like this is a conversation that we can't. Because though he's going to get the suck in, like he's going to be objective as well. And if no, he will. He will.
I just know if he does pick up, Dak is somehow going to catch us stray.
Damn. Come on, Kenny.
Your call has been...
Okay, it's fucked. Yeah, I just don't know, bro. I just don't know if I'm jumping. But that was a very, very interesting conversation.
Being a objective third party, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, because you didn't get the mic, I don't think. Not that much. I want to know what your thoughts are and make your case. The fact that you have to study that long makes me believe that it's a lot closer than niggas are trying to make it seem.
I'm gonna give Jalen the edge.
Okay, why?
To me, he just looks like the better quarterback. But again, you always have to analyze the weapons that they have, the team, the schemes, whatever it may be. But to me, viewing as a casual, Jalen looks like a better quarterback. And I say that in the win production, you're going to look at his receivers, how he spreads the ball around. I mean, he has great guys to be able to throw to. So, I mean, kind of get the edge. But, again, that's why I asked the question earlier as far as with Bryce and the wide receiver room that y'all have coming into this year, what does he then look like? And does that gap start to close, and does he start to compete more in this conversation?
I think that if the gap does start to close, I believe it does start to close. And I believe if that is the case, I think that speaks more to Bryce. To do it with an unproven rookie wide receiver, a nigga that has a fucking drop problem, and a bitch that's 37 years old, I'm going to commend you, and I'm going to give you a bit more respect over a nigga that is doing it with two niggas in their prime, one nigga that's top 10, one nigga that's top 30, and a tight end that's top 10.
Well, we can cross that bridge when it gets there then, because if it doesn't mean anything if you still only go out and win 5 ball games.
Yep.
So, I mean, like, that's why I said right now, regardless of what y'all are saying, right now, I just think that Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Bryce Young. Not saying that Bryce doesn't have the potential to be a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts, but I just think right now, Jalen Hurts is the better quarterback.
Bryce has the tools, but what I've been hollering about since y'all got him was, well, maybe not since y'all got him, but the following year after we saw his rookie season is, can he be productive throughout all 17?
Yeah.
That's the question.
And that's what I think. That's why I said to begin the conversation, I think people are trying to just put those last couple games in the box and like, here you go. But also we got to take into account, like, at that point, you really had nothing to play for. I mean, you really didn't.
I don't think I'm going that far.
Yeah,
he played the last 10 games, so that means that it was week 7 when he came back, or week 8 when he came back. Nigga, you still have a lot to play for. You still have a lot to play for at week 8. The shit is still very, very much wide open.
I would have to.
I can't jump out the window and say that.
I would have to go check and look. But
I'm telling you, you don't have to go check and look. So week 8 or week 9 at the very latest, if he played 10 games, he played the last 10 games. That's the box that you're saying that we're presenting this information. He played the last 10 games. That means at the very least there was 8 games previously played or 7 games previously played. And we had a bye week. So we were like I said, we were week 8 or 9, somewhere in that range. There's a lot to play for. There's a lot to play for. And he had you in the Tampa Bay game when Chuba fumbled. He had you in the Philly game when XL dicked the shit off. What else? He won the Atlanta game to end the season off. He was in the Cincinnati game before niggas fucked off. He was in the Kansas City game before niggas didn't tackle Pat Mahomes. So, yeah, and not to mention, if we look at that Kansas City game, he walked you down the fucking field and executed the 2-point conversion. So, yeah, I'm just not going to jump out the window and say he wasn't playing for anything. And I think, to be quite frank, he didn't do anything really in particular himself to lose you those ball games. Yeah, no, you were just rolling out the worst defense in history.
Well, either way, back to my original point, you putting all of those games in one fucking box and pushing it to the middle of the table, and it's like, all right, take his best last 5, 6, 7 games and be like, okay, is this better than Jalen Hurts? When at the same time, you're not looking at the overall picture. Like, that's just what it is.
Just looking at last season, both quarterbacks had a couple of those something to prove moments. And when you get those, you got to look at how they're responding to it. Did you stand up or did you not?
But if my damn running back is fumbling the fucking ball in overtime, if my cornerbacks aren't making plays on the outside with a minute and a half left, if I throw a fucking 37 air bomb to a nigga that's supposed to be a first round overall pick and he fucking ejaculates in his fucking hands and drops the bitch,
he was a rookie.
That fucking on me?
He was a rookie, but
I mean, you defending him.
He was a rookie.
You stay on here defending him, so I mean,
he was a rookie on that bomb.
Nigga, I don't give a Carter. Listen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I get up here defending XL a lot.
Don't play both sides of the fence.
That shit, it's not playing. It's not playing both sides of the fence. I just don't like the way that niggas have fucking turned on him. That doesn't mean that last year he wasn't cocking off. And as a quarterback, nigga, I can't do nothing but put my team in position to win. And in that drive, XL made a huge reception that had Bryce not pulled a Houdini, it wouldn't even have had the opportunity to do so. But in that same drive, he also cocked off 2 big plays. 2 very, very big plays. And if you go back to that drive, the nigga drops the bitch on 3rd down, I believe it was. And on 4th down, this nigga Thielen has to put cock in the gene and make a spectacular catch for us to even have the opportunity for XL to ejaculate. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, he was a rookie, but nigga, at the same time, if I throw you a fucking down, honestly, Bryce, I commend Bryce, and I respect the nigga for even throwing to the bitch for the rest of the season. Because he would have been fucking done. Or a nigga like me, he would have been fucking done.
Yeah, okay. Who else were you going to throw to?
Old man Thielen.
when he down for
Jalen Coker. Jalen Coker. He was back at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, this was later on in the season. Nevertheless, great debate. I personally don't know. I don't think that I'm just jumping out the window. If you want to talk about accolades and everything, sure, Jalen Hurts. But I don't know if that there's anything, when I turn on the film, I don't know if there's anything that Jalen Hurts undoubtedly does better than Bryce.
So are you saying Bryce is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts?
I'm saying it's TBD. I'm saying it's TBD.
So I think this would be a great, phenomenal matter of fact, week 8 discussion to open the pod up. No matter if you win or lose, but we go back and look at the production of what they're doing this year, especially with the tools that Panthers has retooled with. Yeah. Go back and look at this, how the audience go back and look. What we said here, fast forward to week 8, go look at the numbers, go look at the wins, go look at the production, go look at the lost games, the won games, and just do a fair comparison for 2025 season.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm still waiting on an answer on what the fuck Jalen Hurts does better than Bryce Young. That I can watch on film.
So why don't you just say Bryce is better than him? Well, I don't understand why you're playing the fence.
With my whole chest that Bryce Young is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
I'm gonna say it with my whole chest, and we're gonna come back to this conversation at the end of this year, and everybody else on this fucking cast will say it with their whole chest as well. I guarantee you that.
That's why I'm taking whatever he says with a grain of salt.
Cool. I guarantee you, y'all will be saying the same thing.
Somebody got to answer the phone. Somebody that's going to be a lot more.
You have another Eagles fan?
No, this is actually a Panthers fan, but this is a very, very objective Panthers fan. I can't get no answers. Today.
I don't fuck with you, man.
I guess not. Nigga, I don't care, nigga. We got content to make. Fuck dinner.
I need that shit ringing so loud in my ear for niggas to just not pick it up.
Hey, don't say shit incriminating. You are on live, all For Panthers Fans Only. I have a very quick question, and I'm going to preface it, okay? Take accolades away. take accolades away. Okay.
Okay.
Who is a better overall quarterback, Jalen Hurts or Bryce Young?
I mean, off of film, I mean, Jalen. I mean,
Why?
Realistically, I mean, just based off the film I have, with or without accolades.
Okay. All right. That's all I wanted.
Okay.
Now, who's a better quarterback, Lamar or Bryce?
All right, I'm hanging up.
All right, cool. I don't know. It's a good debate. It's a good question. Because, I mean, no matter whoever we passed the mic to, whoever we've called, it's a pause.
Oh, yeah.
There's an extended pause.
They have to think.
There's an extended pause. That's all I'm going to say.
And you won't be smirking like that.
So what are you trying to say that I just didn't have like?
No, I'm just
I
saying.
feel like niggas are trying to paint some kind of narrative.
No, we're not painting the narrative.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Yeah, I can't say it. But yeah.
You just won't be smirking like that by the end of the season. I promise you. And then you know what? Don't get the fucking dick sucking when Bryce starts cooking this year. When Bryce starts fucking cooking this year, I don't want you talking to Tory and Chase and none of them talking about some Bryce better, Bryce this, Bryce
look
that.
at the narrative that he's trying to paint. Like I haven't always been a Bryce fan. Now when Bryce gets to cooking, don't be on him. Like, come on, you sound stupid as fuck. Move around, boy.
Like I said, don't get the dick sucking halfway through the season when he start cooking.
He gonna do that for sure. But I mean, we all deserve to do it. For whatever it's worth, because I think that you brought this up. I think you brought this up last week when we were discussing Bryce Young, and we were talking about how he'll always be attached to C.J. Stroud, and of course, our content manager Dylan made a little ripple in the NFL community this past week on Twitter. Just talking about how niggas aren't. Well, he didn't say niggas. Let me say that. How people aren't mature enough to have the conversation about the last 10 games that we were just referencing from Bryce Young. This is a side-by-side comparison from C.J. Stroud's last 10 games and Bryce Young's last 10 games. If you're still on that whole thing, this nigga Carter's back there dying. 319 attempts for Bryce, 318 for C.J. Stroud, 2,335 total yards for Bryce, 2,274 for C.J., 20 total touchdowns, 9 total touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 8 interceptions, 22 sacks, 36 sacks, yards per attempt, 5.84, 4.62, and I don't know what the fuck FP per game means. I don't know what FPG means. What is FP per game? I don't know what that means. But 18.8 to 12.5. Long story short, and this nigga Bryce outperformed C.J. Stroud in every category the last 10 games when he returned. So.
I mean, you need to be telling that to yourself the way you were sucking CJ off.
I never sucked CJ off. I never sucked CJ
pull
off.
The clip. I never
pull
sucked him off on this podcast.
I never did.
Pull the clip. The only reason the narrative was even brought up is because of you. Because you said that at the very, very start of when we drafted Bryce, that unfortunately he will always be attached to C.J. Stroud.
That is a fact. That's not a narrative. That is a fact. No matter how much time passes, up until one of them retires, they will always be connected.
Well, I'm just saying this graphic is for you. It's for you.
Okay. I'll accept it. I don't have no problem with reading the graphic. Fine. It's fine by me, nigga. Fuck. It don't matter to me. I know niggas don't have their juice ticket ready. I know they don't.
Do you have yours?
No. But I have yours. That's fine. Dylan. Jason Day. Top 20 finish. Siwoo Kim. Top 20 finish. This is during the John Deere Classic. He has both of those guys finishing top 20. And that is a plus 428. Just like that. Just that simple. Siwoo Kim and Jason Day both finishing top 20 in the John Deere Classic. Very simple, very easy. Not going to lie, that is a ticket that I personally would tell. Because golf is so up in the air, and both of those guys are very, very talented. So, It's not that far-fetched. I'm not mad at that ticket at all. 2 legs, very soft, very demure. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Tavian, I know that you're not ready because I see you still scrambling.
Actually, I am pussy.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I forgot we're on the air. My bad. All right,
No
I've got a plus 691
So if I kill him,
for
then-
y'all.
oh,
That's how he
I
get
can't
talked to usually.
I got a plus 691 for y'all. I've got the Pittsburgh Pirates money line versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Paul Skeens on the mound. Y'all know I'm taking that shit every time. Got the Washington Nationals money line versus the Detroit Tigers. The young boys for the Nationals been balling this season. I like to see that continue. And I'm taking the Milwaukee Brewers versus the New York Mets. I don't know what is going on in New York, but they are just crashing and burning right now. So I'm liking Milwaukee in that. So plus 691. Again, that's the Pirates, the Nationals, and the Brewers all Tuesday. Lock.
Plus 490. Pirates, money line. Brewers, plus 1.5. Rangers, money line. Braves, money line. Plus 490. Shout out to Carter in the building. That's the only reason why I put them fuck niggas on my ticket, because they have been losing my whole group chat money from the very, very, very beginning. So, plus 490. Tell that. Go get you paid.
I just accidentally took somebody off. Bear with me. Gotta put them back on there.
Quick.
Shut up.
That's code for saying he's stealing somebody's play.
Nah, I accidentally clicked it. I put y'all sorry asses on there.
Who, the Red Sox?
Yeah.
We're up 7-0 right now. Watch it.
Against who? St. Louis?
The Reds.
All right, so
Oh, that won't. They'll blast y'all niggas
I
tomorrow.
have mine plus 594. Had the Braves against the Angels, Dodgers against the White Sox, Minnesota Lynx against the Indiana Fever, Mercury against the Wings, Red Sox against the Reds. Plus 594.
Special shout out to Caitlin Clark for fucking my juice ticket off last week. But, I guess I'm supposed to bow down and worship the ground she works on. Because,
Pretty much.
You would have never put Angel Reese on that shit. So.
Yeah.
Unless it was to take a fucking missed shot.
I would have put her up there for rebounds.
Should have did it. What you were scared of?
Me bounds. Yeah, me bounds, nigga. Me bounds. And what do you have to say about her having 24 and 16 other than?
Congrats.
So now it's just that.
Now we'll think
Now
if we
it's-
going
now it's just that.
Now
See,
since
and
we're
that's- and that's-
since we're the all-star captain, we'll think about picking you on my team. Cool.
Yeah, that's just politics. That's just politics.
Or it's just the best fucking player in the league.
No, that's just politics. We know who's going to get us paid and who's going to get
Who's
asses
better?
and seats. Who's better than what?
Than Caitlin.
In the WNBA?
Yeah.
There's a few.
Yeah, there's a lot. Asia, the shorty from
Name 5.
Nigga, I don't watch it enough to know that much, but I know that Collier bitch. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm sorry. Everybody just chill, bro. I'm sorry. Forgive me. That was too far. I'm sorry. That was too much, bro. Nah, I don't even want to do it.
Yeah, just move it along, bro.
I'm sorry.
You let him trick you out your position.
Yeah, I know. But he does a good job at doing that shit, bro.
You almost had me earlier.
Yeah.
Who's called him something?
Collier is nicer than her. Asia is nicer than her. Those are the only two that I can think of off the top. The shorty from Notre Dame, the dark-skinned chick that hit like 2 or 3 game-winning shots during March Madness, Alawakashi, whatever the fuck her name is, she's nicer than her. Nigga, it's a lot of them hoes that's better than her. Bro, I'm telling you that there's a lot of them that's giving that bitch crazy work. Stop, bro. We're not about to do. We're not about to have Pistol
crazy
Pete.
work too.
No, we're not. We're not doing Pistol Pete 2.0. We're not doing it again.
Just saying.
We're not doing it again.
I'll give you Asia Wilson, and then I'll give you Stewie, even though you didn't name Stewie. But
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean
that's it.
That's not even remotely close.
And that's where I draw the
Bree,
line.
Bree is putting cock in her for sure. Collier, the girl that I mentioned second, she is putting dick in Caitlin Clark. She's
putting strap in her.
That is see, bro. See.
That's too much.
Yeah, it is. Where are we at on time? Because I feel like
Hour
we're
and 18 in.
Are you sure? Because the last time you told me that's the second recording. What does the total say? Because the last time you told me 120, nigga, and we were at 155.
I don't know what the total says.
Okay, cool.
I see 118.
Okay, no worries. Did we stop recording at any point?
We did.
Okay, yeah. So we're probably at like 140 right now. But it's okay. It's no problem. We can save this. We can save the Rich Eisen clip. We're going to save all of this just because I kind of want to wrap up. And I don't have any fan blitz. I didn't put it out today. So we'll save this for next week. Long story short, niggas are on our dick. Rich Eisen. I see all of these NFL Twitter pages. We're the top 5 sleeper team. Long story short, niggas is on our dick. And I tried to tell niggas last year that the bandwagon was closed. So I'm not going to lie. If you haven't been going through hell and high water with us over the past 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fucking years,
damn,
bitch, move around. We don't, it's closed. It's closed. It's closed. It's closed. It's closed. We want no more fans. We want no more support unless you're subscribing, liking, turning the bell notification on, and commenting. We want none of that shit. Keep all of that fake love shit. Niggas, y'all are pussy. Niggas don't stand on business. Nah, I don't like when niggas don't stand on business, bro. I don't like when niggas stand on business. Now, every time I turn on NFL Live, every time I go to NFL Network, oh, it's Carolina Panthers this, it's Carolina Panthers that. Nigga, we not with that shit. Niggas want to slander. Yeah, no, just relax. I don't need no ad-lib, nigga. Because niggas wanted to do all of this chit-chat. And this nigga's looking crazy behind the camera. I don't know why. Because he one of the ones I'm talking to, matter of fact. Because he fanned out behind us, too. And if you not now, come August 21st, during the preseason, when y'all niggas feel how we coming, you gonna know. You got your team at 9, nigga, I got mine at 10. Cool. And we can do whatever the fuck we do. And we can do, monetarily, we can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Make it light on yourself, nigga. That's what my pops always told me. Make it light on yourself.
I got mine at 12.
You got what at 12?
I got my team at 12.
You want to do something about that?
We already got something.
Can we double that? Huh?
Y'all don't go over 500 this year.
You want to put $500 on that?
Nah, do 200. Lock
okay.
it.
Bet.
Okay.
Come shake my hand, please. Please come shake my hand. We don't go over 500, so that means, so we don't get any more than 9 wins. We get 9 wins or more, and I win the bet, correct? Cool. Another free 200.
You might as well just send that shit to me.
I got so much money on.
Shit, I mean, that shit don't make a bitch ass difference to me. You know that shit don't make a bitch ass difference to me.
Leave it alone.
But I'm gonna start paying them next year, though. I think, or I shouldn't say that. Actually.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Me neither.
Thank you. I like y'all niggas. Y'all some loyal motherfuckers. I like y'all. Huh? No, I didn't, but I got you. Yeah, I definitely will.
My 2 minutes is going to be very, very brief.
Sure, go.
EA launched a college basketball game coming out. Very excited for that. Haven't put one out since 2010, I think. But I did see something that it might not be in the makings until 2028 because they want to add the women's basketball team on there too. So that's a very exciting time. I know everybody who grew up playing like EA Sports, or if you still play sports games now, even if you're not playing as heavily as you did back then, that's something that's going to bring everybody together. I'm sure all the fellas was ecstatic about it because I was going crazy at work when I seen the news. So definitely excited about that. And I mean, if you want smoke in that, feel free to hit me up.
Would you like me to go? I'll go.
Sure.
Okay.
Did you take pictures?
I already did.
Did you take some when he was on the set?
No. Anyway, just fucking screenshot him from the video. You'll be all right. You interrupted my 2 minutes. Can I go now?
Yeah,
all right, cool. Thank you.
Make this shit quick, bro. Hey, what time is it right now?
Doing too much.
Quick,
See, bro, you're interrupting. You're dragging it out. You're dragging it out.
Terrence.
You're dragging it out.
My bad. Go ahead.
So, what I'm going to come up here and say, I made an announcement last night to everybody who follows me on Instagram, and I will come up here onto the podcast and say the same thing. Huda, I am sorry for every bit of slander that I threw towards you. Now, if you haven't seen Love Island and you intend to watch it, spoiler alert, skip my 2 minutes. But Huda was putting that shit down in the heart rate challenge. Oh my God, that shit was moving like water. I just, she's never going to beat the Midnight Ballerina allegations. She will never beat that shit. But oh my God, Huda, I'll be waiting for you at RDU.
I issue my apology as well. Sorry to interrupt.
When you come back from Fiji, I'll be waiting there with a sign that says congratulations. You did so good on the show. I mean, it was... I apologize for that. I was unfamiliar with your game.
Everything with Jeremiah is forgiven.
And see, that's why niggas is fucking walking stains. Because that's all it fucking take for a bitch to start throwing her ass and niggas is gonna fucking, I apologize. So every fucking red flag that we saw the first 17 and a half episodes is just out the window.
Olay.
Because she know how to do her job.
Olay.
Yep. And Sierra has moved in my top 2.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. After y'all pointed it out and I watched more, I say yes.
Adrena, Sierra, Huda. No, Adrena, Huda, Sierra.
She really got y'all fan out like that. The shit been fat.
She was always looked good either way though. But the only thing that dropped her down was like that shit with Jeremiah.
So Shelly's just a bitch.
I'm under the belief that she sat on Ace's face last night, and they just had to cut it out.
Yeah, I did see that clip. I did see that clip.
She was going the fuck dumb.
I'm asking, so Shelly is just a bitch then?
No, I have Adrena, I have Huda, I have Sierra, I have Shelly.
I do have beef with Shelly though.
Yeah, I don't
the way
fuck
that
with
she
Shelly.
acted.
So everybody relax.
Yeah.
Everybody calm down.
I said spoilers. Skip
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. She had a right. If y'all supposed to be besties, y'all supposed to be this and that.
No,
bro.
Because you don't have full context, bro.
Don't go too far.
Yeah. Have you watched the episode?
Don't go too far.
Have you watched the episode?
No, I haven't. No, yeah, I am.
Just leave it be. Don't say nothing.
No, leave it be. Because when you see it, when you see it, you're gonna fucking be like, all right, yeah, she's tripping.
She has
because I heard she was going crazy too, but not as crazy.
No, she was going the fuck dumb in Buddy's face.
For real?
She pulled that motherfucker right in his fucking nose.
Everybody was done. She went right back to him. Then pulled him for the solo joint at the end. Yeah. Whatever that was.
So, Chris or Ace?
Yes, Chris.
Chris.
Yeah,
so she went
Shelly don't get no fucking pass for this.
So that's why I don't know why she tweeted.
Dumb.
And that's why I don't fuck with her. So she dropped on my list.
What the fuck does it matter?
It matters a lot.
It does.
It matters a lot. It matters a lot.
You don't kiss everybody on set except.
Yeah, it matters.
You don't kiss everybody on set. What's the point? Nobody's locked. Nobody.
Yeah, they do be saying that. I'm not gonna lie, but they
Nobody's
be ready to
locked.
crash out. They be ready to crash out, and everybody say they open still. It's very weird.
And that's the problem with Shelly last night.
I gotta catch up. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I don't know what time is it. About 8 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna catch up at all tonight, but I do gotta catch up. I saw somebody say the other day that Love Island is the most intricate CIA operation since crack in the 80s.
You got to get off of these things, bro.
No, I don't. It's actually facts. It's facts.
What's your 2 minutes, bro?
I don't know. I don't have one. That's it. I just wanted to comment on y'all's 2 minutes. I don't have one today. July, we're going up. July is a month of reset. July is the month of reset. After, happy 4th of July, matter of fact. After World War III was on the brink, I'm feeling extremely patriotic.
Same.
Yes. Yes, 1,000%. Happy 4th of July. Hope y'all enjoy y'all's weekend. This is not an outro, but still, happy 4th of July. Vapes, if you're in North Carolina, them shits are done. I hope you got your shit yesterday or the week before.
Huh?
Oh, nigga. I ain't even. Just chill, nigga. My shit is unlimited.
Let's go, bro. You say you didn't have a 2 minutes. Now you're talking, so let's go.
That's it. That's all I have. I don't know why niggas feel like. Matter of fact, never mind. Let me just chill, bro.
You could have kept it P. I didn't even say it in the mic. They didn't hear me.
I didn't need to keep it P. They know I'm P, nigga. I feel like that was a pretty good episode given the information and the news that we had at our disposal. Really, really, really good. Shout out to Carter for coming on the show.
Appreciate you, little bro.
Fresh out of the... for sure.
What?
Appreciate it, little bro. Ooh. Anyway, what you gonna do? You can't do shit.
I'm lacking. But if niggas don't handle that around me,
well, I am too.
Shit, me too.
Well, you have the best chance though to get free.
Roll back, get to my Duffy. Why would I do that? He pulling that shit out right beside me. Just grab his fucking wrist.
then I might have a chance to get away.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, pretty good episode. Again, if y'all haven't already, make sure to enter the giveaway. We're 2 weeks away from that. I would hate for somebody to pass up on that opportunity. You must be 21 years or older to enter. Unfortunately, if you're below that threshold, you don't need to be with us. I'm not going to lie. I'm at that stage in that point in my life where, unfortunately, if you're 21 and or 20 and under, it's just fucked off.
21. Or don't drop it to 20.
No, I'm going to say 20. Because if they're 21, they can come with us. They can party with us if they're 21. But if they under that threshold, can't do shit.
I damn near want to say about 24. 23, 24.
I still have some shit that I'm working on. So, I'm not perfect. God is still working on me. So I still got shit that I gotta work on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I said the number I said for a reason. I'm just saying, I wish everybody the best of luck. If you win, Terrence cannot be your +1. But I know a lot of y'all watch people that he had in him. He cannot be your +1. Figure it the fuck out. Somebody else.
We'll talk.
It ain't shit to talk about. We'll talk. Either you pick another +1 or you forfeit your motherfucker.
How would you know if they my +1?
Easy, nigga, because we gotta book the flight.
Yeah,
so I need both names.
We got something for that.
I don't know what you're talking about at all because it sounds like a fucking felon. But I shouldn't say that right because that's option. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't answer. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We will be back next week, 9 a.m. Eastern time, as we are every single week. Just hold tight. We only have 3 weeks left until training camp, until rookie report, until vets report, and we'll have all of the news coming. It's very possible that I'm going to start back going live every single day, just depending on how the news is getting to us. But I don't want to fall victim to propaganda, and I want to make sure that I'm giving y'all the best report possible. But for you guys to stay up to date on what we're doing, on everything that we're doing, like, comment, subscribe, bell notification, go tap in with us on social media. And again, appreciate y'all for being here. Talk to y'all next week. Sorry.
Hey, slip, slide, trying to provide for me.